Have you ever noticed the panic people feel when they have too many paths to choose from? They spend their lives jumping from one project to another, changing their minds every week, and looking for the easiest option to avoid taking risks. What an absurd way to waste time. They have so many escape routes that at the slightest hint of difficulty, they abandon the project. Let me tell you a blunt truth. Having options is the biggest curse for your discipline. The true competitive advantage, the one that makes you a destructive executor, only appears when you burn your bridges, close off all exits, and are left with exactly zero options. When you don't have a plan B, plan becomes a matter of military survival. A steely mindset doesn't seek the security of a safety net. It seeks the raw clarity that comes from knowing that you either succeed with what you're doing or you sink completely. Professionals and obsessive minds enter their production labs knowing there's no turning back. There's no option to give up, no option to go back to an average job, and no option to leave mandatory tasks unfinished. This lack of alternatives is what injects brutal operational speed into your days. Having your back against the wall instantly eliminates mental debate and procrastination. When failure means a total destruction of your future, you put your mind on autopilot and execute with surgical precision, regardless of exhaustion or sleepless nights. Your brain stops looking for cheap excuses because it knows they won't generate revenue or save you. You become cold, mechanical, and calculating. The mediocre masses need options to justify their cowardice. You need a single objective and an absolute prohibition against retreating. Stop designing contingency plans that only serve to facilitate your escape when things get tough. Keep your eyes fixed on the scoreboard. Destroy any bridges that connect you to your comfortable past, and accept that the only way out is forward, smashing through any obstacle with sheer force of will. When you decide that failure isn't an option, success becomes a mathematical certainty. This community isn't for emotional tourists or people looking for cheap motivation. Only the truly obsessed stay here. If you have a steely mindset, hit the follow button, join the circle of those who execute, and don't miss the next attack. Choose your side and start producing.